It's high time!
Go, baby! Hey, what are we here on Valentine's Day for? Let's go! Jada, come on now! Come on now! Ladies and gentlemen, your main event for Middleton Independent Wrestling is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the MIW Championship. When the bell rings, your referee in charge will be Miss Kylie Countbright. Introducing first the challenger in the corner to my left, trimmed in black, gold and white. He is the back-breaking artist, Jake Painter. You're a new champion. It's a possibility. Yeah. And his opponent, representing the mob, wearing the black, trimmed in red and white. He is your current, reigning, and defending MIW champion, Marko Harris. I've been looking forward to this match ever since the announcement last week. It's on my list of dream matches to happen here in the Mid-South area. Big Al, we're in for a treat.
That's exactly right, and I tell you what, here it is happening right here in MIW.
Some of the best and brightest talent in all the land in professional wrestling here in the Mid-South come to MIW on a Friday night, and we got some of the best fans in all the world to watch our main event. It's 60 minutes, one fall to a finish for the MIW Championship. Marko Harris has taken on all comers here and has beaten them one by one. It is Jake Painter's job to win the MIW Championship because Marko Harris has the championship advantage.
Well, that's exactly right, and I guarantee you Jake's going to try his best to win that title here tonight.
Jake Painter likes to utilize that double underhook backbreaker, the welcome to Chicago. Marko Harris likes to utilize the guillotine hold. He has put many challengers to sleep. He also likes to come off the middle turnbuckle with the RKO. Let's see how this one folds out. The wrist lock there early. Marko Harris with the advantage. Jake Painter trying to break the grips of that wrist lock. Two very strong athletes in the ring here tonight. The roll up, Marko out at stalemate. Marko Harris back to his feet, reset, flying solo tonight. No Andrew Bates, the rest of the mob.
Nobody.
Nowhere to be found. It's one-on-one for the time being. Let's hope the mob doesn't ruin yet another MIW championship match. Now Marko Harris, the test of strength offered up. Oh, a top wrist lock there from Jake Painter. And watch that, Marko Harris taking a shortcut, and it looks like a little payback here. Bridging over, taking the arm. Marko Harris has Jake Painter grounded. That Americana, that top wrist lock, cinched in by Marko Harris. Now, Jake Painter making his way back to his feet.
That's it. He's on his feet here.
Two very evenly matched pro wrestlers in there.
Looks like Painter trying to reverse it right here. Got that standing side headlock.
That's right, the control there. Wrenching in the side headlock on the temple of Marko Harris. Trying to disorient it. And he goes to a front chancery here.
Come on now, my world.
Jake Painter with the control. Marko Harris still in the match. Front face lock. Marko Harris making his way back up to a side headlock transition there by Jake Painter.
Marko back to the
Go by the back-breaking artist.
Come on, baby, that's what I'm talking about.
Looking good in the early goings here. Marko Harris trying to take out the legs, but Jake Painter takes that headlock one more time.
No. My world, baby.
Jake Painter
What?
looking to ground Marko Harris, keep him away from the ropes at all times. Oh my! Looking like a Kansas City shuffle there. Had him by the hair for a moment, and then the chin breaker to create separation. Now Marko Harris up and over goes Jake Painter out of the hammer throw. He takes the arm and wrenches Marko Harris down.
Come on.
He's been studying his Marko Harris team.
I believe you're right, but don't tell you, he knows the moves before they're made.
That's right. The duck under there. Backdrop suplex by Jake Painter.
That's what I'm talking about,
Very
baby.
smart strategy by Jake Painter, attacking that left arm, making sure that Marko Harris can't get that guillotine hold in early.
What do you say now, MIW? Come on,
goes for the cover.
Jake Painter back in control here over the MIW champion Marko Harris. Big knife edge chop there by Jake Painter. Jake Painter very methodical, continuing the offense on Marko Harris. Big right hand in the corner. Marko Harris, his neck snapping back after that strike. The whip out of the ropes by Painter. Going for the back body drop. A backslide attempt. He's got his shoulders pinned. 1, 2. Painter out at 2. Both men back to their feet. Up and over. Painter hits the buckle. Marko Harris making Jake Painter miss and making him pay. Now Marko Harris takes over control. And once again sends Jake Painter into that buckle.
I believe that went all the way through to the ring post.
Yeah, he caught him on the ring post there. Now, Marko Harris with the lift. My, oh my. That high angle backbreaker. He definitely doesn't skip back day, that Marko Harris. The cover 1, 2. Painter out at 2. You can show a movie on that thing. Marko Harris back in control, taking the arm.
No.
Fighting him out and stomping him.
Damn.
Back to the shoulder. And there's a kick. So what you don't see coming that hurt the most.
I guarantee you, he didn't see that one coming for sure.
Marko Harris Looking to remind everyone here and Jake Painter that he is the captain of MIW, the man in charge. Hang time on his feet, raining down strikes on Jake Painter. Painter up to his feet, break free, right fist shot to Marko. Another boot there. He's going for the double underhooks. That welcome to Chicago. Marko Harris. That insurance policy on attacking the shoulder off the ropes. And a big knee to the back of the neck. That's it. 1, 2, out it 2. Back and forth we go. Marko Harris in control. Marko Harris turning down the challenges of wrestlers from all over the United States and the world. One of perhaps the most prestigious champions in wrestling today. Top of the Mid-South, in my opinion. Marko Harris in control over Jake Painter. That was a stiff one. The chop sends Jake Painter seated in the corner. And now Marko Harris taking umbrage with the fans in the front row.
We're soaking away on him there for a minute. We'll argue with the fans.
Marko Harris continuing. There's a suplex, a fold over. Number 1, 2. 2 count only. Gonna take more than that to put away the back-breaking artist Jake Painter, and Marko Harris knows it. Now Marko Harris with the rear chin lock here, taking a breath while Jake Painter struggles to breathe. Now that is the offensive strategy of a champion.
These people, they don't care about you. Look at them. They don't care about you.
Marko Harris getting in front of Jake Painter there, making sure that Jake doesn't reach that bottom rope to break this hold. Not a submission hold, but very effective.
And he's trying to make his way back to his finger right here.
Jake Painter with the reverse elbows, trying to create separation. There's a right hand. Marko Harris stumbles to the ropes. A series of knife-edge chops by Jake Painter.
Want to break my back, huh?
And here we go. Bringing him off the ropes. Off and over goes Marko Harris. Insult by Marko. Up. Sunset flip, no. Jake Painter fights free for the moment. He's down. And he's got it too. 2 count only. Drop kick. Thing of beauty. That was a high angle drop kick, and that's why they call Marko Harris hang time. Man, oh man, sometimes you hate to tell the truth. Because Marko's the best. And 2 count only right now. Jake Painter's still in this match.
When you gonna stay up?
Marko Harris, rear chin lock here, seated, laying down, laying flat on the mat. Putting all of his weight on the neck and shoulders of Jake Painter.
This is my company. This is my brand. This is him.
You hate to take a beating and have someone trash talk you while they're doing it.
That's it. Marko talking a lot of smack right there. But you know, is it smack when you back it up?
He's been backing it up for months. Someone has to take that championship away.
Come on.
Now Jake Painter reaching, trying to get back up to his feet to break free from this hold. It looks like he's on a second. Now just when I compliment the man, he goes back to using those mob tactics, and now he's got a front face lock. He's setting up for that guillotine hold. Jake Painter's got to fight free of this. With every breath, that grip gets tighter. Now Painter with the rights and lefts. To the ribs. To the abdomen. The hand misses. In the ropes. Rolling through. Theory. Go. Painter's on his feet. Go. Breaking free. Go. The elbows. Free him from the waist lock. Into the ropes. The O'Connor roll countered. capitalize.
That's exactly right. He's had a lot taken out of him, so he can't get over there.
It's been about mostly in the control of Marko Harris as referee puts in that double count. Now here's where that champion's advantage comes in. If Jake Painter wins by count out, Marko Harris is still the champion.
That's exactly right.
If Jake Painter wins by disqualification, Marko Harris is still the champion. He has got to pin or submit Hang Time Harris. And he's holding on to that back. You can see the muscles tensing in the back of Jake Painter as Marko Harris makes his way back to his feet.
Come on!
Painter back to his feet. He's setting him up right here.
Go ahead and see. Oh, Gavin Geary in the corner. The front face kick. Follow up elbow strike. Marko Harris trapped in the top turnbuckle. Yeah! Jake Painter rolling. 1, 2. Marko at it 2. I knew this was going to be a tough fight between two very prime and ready professional wrestlers. Referee Kylie Countwright checking on Marko Harris, asking if he still wants to continue, and of course he does. He's got a lot of talking to back up as Jake Painter is back to his feet. Both men wearing the wounds of war in this MIW Championship contest. And he is setting him up once again. He's going to go for that welcome to Chicago backbreaker. Marko Harris out of it. High knee there, something out of Street Fighter. Front face lock. Up. Down over the knee. He's got him up by the waist. Deadlift. Bridging German. 1, 2. Oh, that was close. But the match continues. What a bridge on that German suplex. Marko Harris visibly frustrated here. He's got a long hill to climb here as he makes his way back over to his challenger, Jake Painter.
Dad! You don't belong in here with me!
Saying that Jake Painter does not belong in the ring with Marko Harris. He's been holding his own this whole match. Let's see what happens next. Once again, Marko Harris setting Jake Painter up for that front choke, that guillotine hold. Jake Painter maneuvering. No, he's got a sleeper hold this time. Marko Harris, in recent weeks, becoming a bit of a submission specialist. And it looks like that sleeper is in. Jake Painter, he could be fading. The crowd and apparently Jake Painter is hungry for that championship. He's got Marko Harris on his shoulders. Turning him. To the knee. What a maneuver. Another backbreaker. We could have a new MIW champion. He's got it. Number 1, 2. No! Marko Harris gets his foot on the bottom rope. The match must continue. Marko Harris got his foot on the bottom rope. Kylie Countwright had to cancel out that count. Kylie Countwright reassuring Jake Painter that she's just doing her job. Marko Harris stirring in the corner. What a turn of events here in the main event. Jake Painter has got that look in his eyes. He's setting up for in the corner. He's good, perhaps. He's holding it up. I'm full ahead of save for Jake Painter. Marko Harris. Take a look at it. Now he's got the legs wrapped. The guillotine hold is in. Jake Painter trying to roll out. But the
WWF Championship. Good old Booker Harris. Man, I gotta admit, that was one heck of a battle you did right there, buddy. I'll give it to you. But, you've beaten everybody except one person you keep dodging. And that's me. So we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the Stone Cold Fury way. You either give me my MIWWF Championship match next week, or I stomp a mud hole in you and I take it from you right now. Your choice. I'll give you 10 seconds and I count by fives.
Get it, Stone Cold!
Do it now.
Do it now!
Stone Cold!
He's cheap. No, no!
Do it now. Do it now.
Do it now! I'm glad you can count, DJ. But obviously your memory is still scrambled. Because if I remember, the way I won this was by beating you. No! So when you say I didn't beat you,
It's Marko and Leston.
you're telling yourself a lie.
You had help!
It's Marko and Leston.
But you know what? You know what, DJ?
It's Marko and Leston.
You're just another stepping stool for me, to be honest with you. So, if that's really what you want, if what just happened to that guy is what you want, then DJ, I accept. We're going tonight!
It looks like the matchup has been set. Marko Harris will go one-on-one with Stone Cold Fury next week right here at the MIW Arena. And the MIW Championship will be on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we are still selling $3 tickets. They are chances for a drawing to participate in our Fans Lumberjack match on the 28th between Patrick O'Malley and Andrew Bates. Stop by and buy some of those tickets here or see us next week. You will have a chance to participate in history. Thank you guys once again for coming to MIW. It's been a wonderful night. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend.